Coach, you guys have been really hard to beat here at home. What is it that it is about the Garden at this point of your career that you're kind of getting into it now that you see that it's tough to play here?
Well, I think the home crowd always helps the home team in the way that their buzz, their excitement, their excitement of the game. I think when they're cheering and stuff gets the guys' energy level up. We're a team that sometimes we have good energy, and at times, especially on back-to-back games, we haven't had that energy. So the crowd really helps to feel that if you're a little tired, they pick you up.
So Russell Westbrook, 1/10 of a rebound away from averaging a triple-double on the season. How do you approach defending a guy like that?
He's good. He creates so many problems just by himself. He just takes off with the ball on a break. Obviously, that's the first thing you got to do is stop the transition. No easy buckets. We got to try to keep him off the free throw line. The way he attacks the basket. We're going to have to be disciplined to challenge shots, but keep your hands up. If he makes them, he makes them. But we can't, think we're going to block that shot. He's got too many pump fakes, and he can hang in the air and double clutch and do all that stuff. So if you come down on it, now he goes to the free throw line. So, great players against those guys. You try to make them work for everything they get. He's probably still going to get his average and get 30 points, but if we make him earn it and not give him easy free throws, then we have a chance.
Jeff, not quite a quarter away into the season. Where are you in the process in terms of what you wanted to establish in this first year?
Well, we're getting better. We have a bunch of talented guys trying to figure out how to work together. Our bench has done a decent job for us, I thought, over the year. They're moving the ball probably a little bit better than the starting group, but that starting group can make plays. Between Carmelo, KP, Derek, those are three dynamite one-on-one guys. So we want to use that, but we want to move the ball. The games that we're good, we have 26, 25, somewhere assists in that number of range for assists. The games we don't do so well, we end up with 18 or 19. So it's a matter of moving the ball, moving the bodies, and these guys are getting better at trusting each other. I think in the beginning it was like, things started to go south. It was like, okay, I'm going to try to get it for us. I'll get it back for us, and that usually doesn't work out well no matter who you are. So the guys have just kind of stayed with it. We got down big in Charlotte the other day, and earlier in the season they would have stayed that way, but they made it a game and had a chance in the fourth quarter. We just couldn't pull it out. So they're getting there on that, and we're continuing to work on defense. Needs to get a little bit better. That's an emphasis we've kind of gone at the last probably 2.5 weeks, and I think that has improved. So we're making strides.
Jeff, the last few games, it seems like Carmelo and Derek have been kind of ball heavy down the stretch. It's been close. Is that how you want the offense to look close?
Well, we gotta move it a little bit more, but eventually we will probably want it in one of those two guys' hands or KP's hands. There are best guys offensively to get us a bucket. We're trying to strive for we call a play or call a set for you, and you end up with the ball. That doesn't necessarily mean you shoot it. It's your play to make a play, whether that's a shot, a pass, draw the defense to you and kick it out to somebody. So, those are three top players that, if it gets that way late games, they usually score and usually do a good job there of getting us a good shot.
Jeff, how would you describe Derek's progress from opening night to tonight?
Well, I think he's trying to feel his way out early. I think recently he's just playing. He's feeling more comfortable with the plays. He missed a big set of time right before the start of the season, so we kind of crammed things in for him. And I think we threw a lot at him quickly, where it took a while to kind of comprehend and figure out. And so I think he's getting more comfortable with what we do out there. And when you're not thinking about the game and you're just playing, you usually have better results.
Jeff, Ennis Cantor was a guy that you had in Utah. What do you remember from him defensively there when he was a young player, and what have you seen from him since then?
Well, I think, offensively he's fantastic. He's got great touch for a big guy. He's got an ability to get the ball in the hole, got great touch. Defensively was, one of those things coming in as a young player, you learn, and he has gotten better. He moves his feet better. Positioning wise on the court, sometimes I think early on in his career, just like most young guys, you find yourself a step away from where you should be. I think Ennis has learned that. He's been through the league now with 6 years or 5 years, so he's got a much better understanding defensively where he should be, and that makes him a better defensive player.
With Westbrook, when you see a guy having a triple-double for basically a month of the season, and there's so many stats now, does that look impressive, or is it kind of thing like, well, I've been around long enough that you can see that?
No,
kind
that's
of thing?
impressive. When you watch him, you just gotta love the way the guy plays. He lays it out there every night. There are nights, there's games I'm watching, and he's got sweat coming down. He's got like stuff drooling out of his mouth. He's just so intense on the game, and every coach would love to have guys that just for all 48 minutes or whatever time they're out there, the guy's just laying it out there like it's the last play of the game. So you gotta love that, and when you play like that, you can put up big numbers. He's very difficult to slow down. He's got such long strides, I guess. He gets from the top of the key to the basket in one little dribble and a step, and so he's fun to watch just because of things he can do that not many guys can.
Jeff, I believe, not mistaken, you had 2 triple doubles in your playing career. Do you remember anything about either of those games? Do you remember your first one?
I know I had a couple, but I don't remember them. Wasn't very often I got 10 rebounds, so.